Now, you see, that's another thing. Now, I'm going to have to talk race a little bit right now. But you know, I know a little bit about black people because I was black before I turned green. One of the deadly things about y'all and money, and not only y'all, a lot of people, is that the only thing some people know how to do with money is to spend it. Now, and as I said, I have to be fair. It's not only y'all, because I just completed an infomercial that you'll be seeing all across the country, hopefully in a few weeks, called Master of Money. And that was done before a mixed audience of mostly other folks. And so there are just a lot of people of every race, creed, and color that only have a spend mentality concerning money. Now, I call the words, I teach people, one of the first things I teach people is to cleanse their speech about money and to never, ever again use the word spend with reference to money. Every time you do, you talk it away from you. If you catch yourself about to say it, wash out your mouth with soap. That'll remind you not to say it. I call that the N word. What is the N word about money? Spend. It's the never word. Never say it. There are a couple of terms that you may substitute for the word spend, and this is worth billions to you, I tell you. It's going to revolutionize some of you. Because you see, that's another thing. Some people have been just talking money away from them and they don't even know it. They've been kicking it away. God's been trying to drop it on you and you've been kicking it away. Instead of saying spend money, say circulate money. Let's hear it. Circulate money. Say it again. Circulate. Say it again. All right, why are you so picky about words? Well, I've got the Bible for that. Thou art ensnared how? By the words of your own mouth. Now, let's take the word spend. What does spend mean? Exhausted. To spend is to exhaust. Come on, give me some other words. No return. Huh? It means gone. There were a lot of Spanish-speaking people in the audience in Fort Lauderdale, and they used a Spanish word for gone. Was it vamos or something? I remember they said. But that means when you say spend money, that means what? It's gone. Never to return. Exhausted. Huh? No. That's the end of it.
End is in spend.
Uh-huh. Yes, 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 yes. Take the S off. End. All right. Now let's do the word circulate for a moment. What does circulate mean? Return to point of origin.
Yes, yes, yes.
There's air conditioning here, and somewhere here there are return ducts.
Yes.
This air conditioning would not be effective if there was not a circulation of air going on. When I receive the offering at the church in New York, most of the time I tell the people to look at their offerings, their envelopes, and to do a circulation motion. Come on. And say these words with me. I see God, multiplying all of my tithes and offerings, all that I give, all of the good that I do, in a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. In a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. Thank God. I want you to write this in your checkbook. Write it on paper, put it in your wallet, put it everywhere that you deal with money. Stick it in your bank book with your stocks and bonds, whatever represents money. And repeat it after me. Never again, do I spend my money. I circulate my money. In a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. Thank God. Now you got to work on that. You got to practice this. You must practice this. That's a radical departure, and it is important. And everybody that works for me, including my Harvard-educated, egghead Irish accountant, will not say spend to me referring to money. He'll catch himself, because he knows he's about to get a sermon. And if he doesn't clean up his speech, he can't handle my money anymore. You see, that's it. Stop your folks from spending your money, Bishop. And make them aware that they're doing what? Circulating. It's a good little sign to put up, too, in your office and on that mirror where you shave. And whenever you deal with money or use money or pay money, say it in your mind. I'm circulating this money. Let's hear it. I'm circulating this money. And it comes back to me multiplied. In a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. Thank God. And relate to God from the consciousness of divine one-ship, sonship. And please don't ever pray again out of need, out of lack, out of a sense of want and limitation. One last thing that I'll have to deal with. You'll just have to get the books and the tapes yourself, you see. You can take me home and look at me and hear me. There's so much more. Some of it I'll cover tomorrow night. I see now why I was supposed to be here 3 nights. One other deadly thing about money, success, and prosperity that I must give you before we go home or wherever we're going. Deadly. You know what hangs a lot of people up in poverty? That old religious lying idea that I don't deserve. I am not worthy. Let me make the sign of the cross twice. That's a Dracula. It'll suck your financial blood. When I had that audience of people in Fort Lauderdale, it was strange because the infomercial company, you know how they got them? They hired them. They hired actors and models. And I said to them, how in the world am I going to pay people to come and hear me? I'm used to them paying me. I said, and that doesn't bother me as such. The only thing that concerns me is how do I know I can connect to them? But let me tell you, 2 or 3 minutes into the thing, and they weren't acting anymore. They were acting like holy rollers. When you see it, you'll see. As a matter of fact, I was surprised last night. That tape is over there, Master of Money. I was surprised. I was really surprised that it was out that fast here. But that's going to go across the nation, and I'm going to repackage it and give you the entire 4 hours. You've got 90 minutes of it there. But listen, I actually got into church with them before it was over, because when I got to this idea of deserving, I said, all right. I said, everybody here that has ever had any problem about feeling that they are undeserving, stand up and let me cast out those undeserving demons. These were Jews, Gentiles, Hispanics, blacks, and other breeds without the law. All age groups. And let me tell you, they stood. And I could see them getting delivered.